Now, I don't want to overhype this, but tomorrow is an extremely critical day for the future of TikTok. So if you care at all about the platform, you need to be paying attention. That's because tomorrow, in a federal appeals court in Washington, D.C., TikTok and 8 U.S.-based TikTok creators are going to be pleading their case to stop the TikTok ban. Now, in case there was any question, TikTok is still scheduled to be banned in the United States by the government in just 4 months, on January 19th, unless TikTok and these creators can convince the appeals judges that the law passed by Congress back in April was unconstitutional. Now, tomorrow's oral argument won't be the first time that the court has heard from TikTok, the U.S. government, or these 8 U.S.-based creators about this ban. There have been multiple briefs filed by all sides, which I have covered a lot in great detail on my page. The U.S. government is arguing that Congress has every right to ban TikTok because it is owned by ByteDance, which is a company based in China, therefore, according to Congress, susceptible to the influence and demands of the Chinese Communist Party, and therefore a national security threat to the United States. I told you all about the government's argument in this video. On the other side, TikTok and the 8 US-based TikTok creators think all of that is garbage. They say TikTok is not a national security threat, and they have a big problem with the fact that instead of showing any evidence of any alleged national security threat, this is what the United States government actually filed in federal court. Pages and pages of redacted information. TikTok says even they haven't been able to see what's behind those redactions, so they don't even know how to really defend themselves in court. They say the government shouldn't be allowed to prevail with what they call secret evidence. TikTok goes on to say, despite this secret evidence, the fact is all U.S. user data is stored on U.S. soil on servers that are owned by Oracle, a U.S. company, and China has no access to this data. Oh, and then, of course, there's the whole argument they make about the ban infringing on not only the First Amendment rights of TikTok and the creators who are suing, but they say it also infringes on the First Amendment rights of all the millions and millions of TikTok users in this country. Lastly, it's important for you to know you can listen to the court's oral arguments tomorrow between TikTok, the 8 US-based creators, and the government. Of course, there are no cameras allowed in federal court, but the audio of the oral argument will be streamed on the DC Appeals Court YouTube page. So if you want a link, I will email it out to you tonight in a special Sunday night edition of my Newsgirl News Roundup email, so make sure you sign yourself up. And of course, I will have a full recap of this oral argument for you on Monday.